What's good, everyone? I'm going to be making a mallet for carving and for assembling projects with joints. And in this project, I'll be using beech, hickory, and pine wood. Now let's get started at the planer with the hickory plank. I'm planing this hickory panel because they had a wedge shape in the thickness. Now I'm going to glue up the hickory and beech wood together. Now I'm just making sure all the clamps are properly tight. While this glue up is drying, let's work on the handle. I'm cutting this beech panel into two 1 3/4 inch strips to make the handle material. Now I'm gluing up those two beech strips face to face. Both pieces are done drying now, so let's work on the hickory glue up. I started off with cleaning the ends of the panel. The chop saw wasn't sliding, and then I noticed that I forgot to loosen the sliding pin. Now I'm cutting out the actual material that I'm going to use for the mallet head. Now I'm cleaning both edges of the planks. I raised the blade about a 1/2 inch after each pass by on the planks. Now I'm cutting the handle material to make a reduced end, and I set up this stopper so I won't go past this guideline. I brought the handle material inside so I could finish the cuts off with the handsaw. The reduced joint is done, and now I'm cutting two wedge slots into that joint. The handle is at a good stopping point, so let's work on the mallet head material. I'm using the router to cut out a channel for the reduced joint on the handle. After two pass bys on both pieces, I rose the blade up 1/8 of an inch. I reset the blade depth and I moved the fence back so I could router out this middle section. With the channel made, I took the piece to the table saw and started cutting it 3 inches wide. Now I'm cutting the final thickness of the mallet head material at 1.5 inches. I clamped the mallet head material to dry fit the pieces to make sure everything was good. The pieces fit good, so I took the clamps off of the mallet head. And now I'm cutting out some flare outs in the top portion of the channel. While the camera was off, I glued up the mallet head material, hickory to hickory face. So while that's drying, let's switch to the handle material. I put a 3/4 roundover bit inside of the router table, and now I'm shaping the handle. The handle's at a good stopping point, so now I'm gonna clean some pine material. Now I'm starting to router rabbet joints in the pine piece. I'm cutting another channel in the mallet head material to fit the rabbet joint pine. I glued the pine piece into the mallet head, then I gave the piece one last dry fit after the piece finished drying. Now I'm cutting out 2 wedges out of this hickory material. Now I'm assembling the mallet, but only using glue in the wedge slots. And I didn't pick glue in a channel, just in case I have to repair the mallet in the future. The mallet is done now, so let me put it through some tests. First, I want to check how much damage a surface would get after hitting it with the mallet. I didn't see any damages on the hickory piece or on the mallet. There was very little damage on the pine panel, but there was a little bit more damage on the pine piece on the mallet. Oh yeah, way deeper. This is the damage done after I hit the pine plank with the pine side of the mallet. The left damage is from the hard side of the mallet and the right damage is from the pine side of the mallet. Now I'm checking out how deep I can carve and how much damage the mallet does to the back of the chisel. Thank you for joining me on this mallet build project, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like or leave a comment down below what you think about it. And if you want to see more, you gotta be subscribed. Laters.